Hi, I just wanted to come on and introduce myself a little bit and share with everyone a bit about this channel, a bit about me, and a bit about the book that I want to write, really. So, my name's Lucy. I am nearly 39 years old. I'm going to be 40 next year, and I have decided that I want to write a book. It's a collection of short stories, and I said already in another video that these are stories that I've been sort of writing or half writing or thinking about for probably nearly 15 years. Some of them have already been partly written down, some even by hand in notebooks, and some have been typed up. Some are still just ideas in my head, and it's only really in the past few months that I decided, okay, let's do this. Let's try and turn this into something, into a collection. Why did I decide that? I think I always in the past thought of these stories as something that were maybe like interesting for my family and maybe friends to read. But really because I've always just liked writing, at the risk of emulating the late Ray Liotta from Goodfellas, as far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a writer.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Or maybe I just always wanted to write, full stop. I was going through some boxes from my childhood recently that my parents brought over, and it was just boxes and boxes of stories and drawings and comic stories and stuff like that. And I kind of really realised like how long this has been going on for. But a really interesting thing was that nearly all these stories that I wrote as a kid were all like half written, or some were just titles and some were just like the first few lines or first couple of pages. And I was like, okay, there's pattern here going on. I need to finish something. I need to try and finish what I started what feels like a lifetime ago. I want to do it for myself. I want to do it for that sense of achievement. I also want to do it because my parents are getting on, and I want to be able to share those stories, that book, with them as soon as I can, really. Especially because some of the stories that are going to go into the book are family stories, essentially, and I'll share more about that in another video, I think. But that's why it's important. Why did I start this channel? Two main reasons. One being that I want to be part of and to join like a community, a writing community essentially, which is something that I don't have at the moment. The job that I do, I work full time, and I've got small kids at home as well. The job that I do is I work from home and I work a lot independently. And I don't really share my sort of more creative writing with anyone, really. I don't have anyone to kind of talk to about it or to write with or share those kind of challenges. So I thought it'd be really nice to be part of a community like that. And the second reason is really just, I hate this about myself, but I have to be honest. I'm the kind of person that really benefits from some kind of external accountability or pressure, or just the act of making a public commitment to do something really drives me forward. I really wish that I had that internally. I wish that I didn't need that, but I do, and I have to be honest with myself about that. So making this channel is also a bit of an accountability mechanism for myself. Even if there's nobody watching, the fact that I've put it out there and said, I'm going to do this, let's do this, then I hope that that is going to be enough to give me that extra kind of push, because you know, it's clear that I do need that. If I didn't need that, then I would have written these stories and completed this project many, many years ago. But, you know, life and lots of other things get in the way, don't they? So the time is right and the time is now. And that's really why I wanted to start the channel alongside the writing project. I am aware that I've created like 2 additional projects here. I've started a YouTube channel now, as well as saying I'm going to write a book. So I've really just created extra work for myself, but I do have a tendency to overcommit, so that's not really a surprise. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to share for now. My writing schedule, and I need a schedule, I benefit from a schedule and a routine, is going to be Tuesday and Thursday evenings. That's when I'm going to be writing. Those are my free evenings at home, after work, after the kids are in bed to write, will be Tuesday and Thursday. So I'm also going to try and post on those evenings as well after I'm done with my writing, and I'll try to post on Sunday too. I'm not really sure about the kind of form of the videos yet. I'm still kind of thinking that through. I'm completely new to filming and everything, so I'm aware that I need to get like a better microphone, for example. You just have to bear with me on that. I think it'll just take time for me to get my head around all these different things. And I think that's about it, really. I'll hopefully share more with you in videos to come, a little bit more about the book and a little bit more about some of the challenges that I face whilst writing. Let me know in the comments what kind of things you struggle with writing and what kind of videos you'd like to see. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.